baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Dylan Peters is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. Just settling in on MLB Network. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That smokes, but right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, this is a fun offense to watch. They grind you down. They're in the top third of the league in walks. They make the pitcher really have to execute pitches within the strike zone. Not a lot of chase, not a lot of swing and miss in this lineup. They create a lot of opportunities. Let's see what happens today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seager has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. 6th home run on the season for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Kikuchi offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Digging in, Kyle Seager, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Smith is hoping for a trip to this year's All-Star game, and he very well may have it. Coming into the day, he's second in fan votes among American League center fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball earlier.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Cole Calhoun.
And leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Vogelbach has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively.
The second baseman.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, David Fletcher. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Fletcher is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Angels 2 and the Mariners nothing. Coleman, Peoples, he's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Mac Williamson will be next. 3-2 pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Vogelbach, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 10,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smith is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 4. Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Beckham, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Goodwin right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Seager playing here in his age 31 season. This is his first year at the big league level. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. Fletcher is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now.
And
even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay, and he's back into second here safely. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Marco Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Gonzalez.
In now, Brian Goodwin. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, number 48. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. Third home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
Here's Albert now. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One strike to Pujols. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
0-1 count and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ballgame. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun, runner in scoring position with Seager. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2 home. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It is now 9-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off with an error.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Coleman Peoples.
Stepping in, Coleman Peoples. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
That misses 2-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count remains full. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners had their first hit of the game. Peoples takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Dan Vogelbach is next, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading off.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
In now, David Fletcher. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Now at the plate, number 48, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul for the first strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Justin Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Encarnacion at second. Navarez at first. 1 gone. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1. And now for the Angels, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding in, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Right fielder.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and this lead got even wider.
Next for the Angels, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 12, and the Mariners 1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Ball 2.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Coleman, Peoples.
The second baseman, Coleman, Peoples.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Daniel Vogelback. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Mac Williamson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Number 67 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Seattle, number 67.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Leading up for the Angels,
From the
shortstop,
stretch.
Brian.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. Number 48. He swings and grounds it to short. Beckham gloves it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Pujols. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One strike to Pujols. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Shohei Ohtani.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani as he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you've said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels get just the one. We'll look. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Home. Ready to take his hacks again. Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Vogelbach is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Tommy La Stella,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 home. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. Mike Lee enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 8, Mike Lee. The third baseman.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Goodwin, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, number 48, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Leak comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The first baseman,
digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch on its way. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up.
Leading off for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle
Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher has a play. 1 away.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Coleman Peoples. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Daniel Vogelback.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
17-2 in tonight's game. Los Angeles slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Dylan Peters earns his first win of the season. Yusei Kikuchi permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.